Welcome back, nerds. I'm the Blue Titan, and this is episode... well, I guess episode 7 or 8, depending on how you think about it, how you interpret it. Because I had an episode 6, and then I just had an episode 6 part 2. It's the first time I've done that. So, either way, I'm going to call it episode 7 because it's going to be a whole new start. That's how I'm going to define it, right? It's a whole new playthrough, so it's a whole new episode. The other one was a two-parter because we had gone a certain distance in the game. And not to go on to too many spoilers, but what I will really quickly say is we learned quite a bit in the last few episodes. We learned about some secret hands. We learned about a legendary Joker. I didn't know legendaries were in the game. And then possibly the most important lesson that we learned in the last video was not something that I actually was focused on, and that is the value of a blue seal on a card. I didn't really understand how that whole process worked. I understood that you got a planet card at the end of a hand if you did have one of those in your hand. What I neglected to realize, and reading the card explains the card, I admit, my mistake, I didn't realize that it gives you a planet card based upon the last hand you played. Had I known that, I think I would have... well, I probably still would have been getting humbled quite a bit since I'm a little newer to the game. But I think I would have understood a little bit more, maybe gone a little farther. But now we know that, and with that new information in tow, and with that lesson learned, we're gonna attack a new playthrough. So I'm excited to start a new one because the last video I started off, I was already in the thick of it. So this is gonna be nice to start with just a simple start. And I actually don't even know what deck we're doing, right? Because we've now done decks: red deck, blue deck, yellow deck, green deck, and black deck. And as I expected, I thought that black deck was going to be good. I figured it was going to be one of my favorite ones. Having 6 Jokers is pretty solid, so that might mean that the next deck, I think, might be the Magic deck, right? Was that or the Nebula deck or something like that? Wasn't that the next one on the list? Hold on, let's go back. So as you can kind of see here, we've got the little white ship, which we learned indicates whether or not we've won the game or not. So we've won the game with the red deck, the blue deck, the yellow deck, the green deck, the black deck, and yeah, it looks like the Magic deck. No, it was the Nebula deck we unlocked as well, but the Magic deck is the next one on the list. I feel like the Nebula deck was the next one on the list. Maybe it just moved over whenever I unlocked it. Was the Magic deck always blank? Did this move? I have to go back and watch that, or somebody else have to go back and watch that and let me know. I can't remember. Magic deck. Start the run with the Crystal Ball Voucher and 2 copies of the Fool. Crystal Ball Voucher. Was that the one we just unlocked in the last playthrough? Like it makes it so that all your Arcana packs start with a... no, that's got to be the level 2 version of it. The one that says all your Arcana packs start with or have a chance of rolling a Spectral card or something like that. Either way, we're going to try this thing out. Magic deck. Start the run with a Crystal Ball and 2 copies of the Fool. So this is a heavy, early Arcana start. Just reading this and just knowing what I know about card games, which is, just drawing off of what I know. I feel like this is not going to be... it doesn't have as high of a ceiling as a deck, maybe, as like the black deck or one of these other things that gives you like a harder thing to replicate. Because realistically, what is 2 Fools and a Crystal Ball Voucher? I mean, what's the value on that? 15, 16, 17 money? I guess it's the same as like a green deck, but this actually doesn't get the bonuses that a green deck gets, right? The green deck is getting extra interest. Or not extra interest, it's getting no interest, but it's also getting extra value off of discards and hands. I don't know. We'll have to see, but... it's also going to be really weird seeing a deck that doesn't have the standard background we've been kind of getting used to seeing. All right, we're going to go ahead and take off though, see how this goes. All right, start with 2 Fools. After defeating the boss blind, gain $25. I'm a sucker for this start. I really do like this. And we don't really have any money. Problem is we don't gain any interest on it. We're getting 25 money in 2 full plays. It's an interesting question. Like, I do like this. See, the question though is 25 money a big deal when we don't really have a lot else going for us? I don't know. I'm not really super big on this right now. I'm just gonna play. All right, here we've got nothing really. I mean, we've got the looks of what could be like a low value straight almost. And we've also got, something kind of resembling maybe a flush. I mean, there's an argument to be made there. Maybe I do discard like this and see if we can't just run a quick flush. I could be sold on that. All right. And we didn't get there, but we almost have a straight up here. See, now I'm going to discard these, though. And now we've got a 2 pair, which is serviceable. Not incredible by any stretch, but it's okay. We really only need 2 decent hands, so it'd be nice to get something a little stronger than that for the next hand. Because we want to get extra value out of our hands if we can. All right. 10, 9, 8, 6, 10, 9, 8. Jack 10, 10, 9, 8. It's not really going to cut it for us here. I feel like I discard like maybe like this. Yeah, this is fine. Let's see if we can't discard like this. Well, we can't discard like this. What am I even saying? Oh, I probably should have played the 5. Got rid of that 5, shouldn't I have? Not playing very tight right now. All right. And then finally, did we play a pair? Is that really what we're doing here? Are we going to lose on round 1? Wouldn't that be awesome? That'd be the fastest loss I've ever had. Oh my, we might. We can't. We're not gonna lose, but this is an ugly start. Oh man. You know, after having played a little while, I know how important it is to have like a strong start. So I don't know if this feels gamifying, but I might actually just restart and try to get a stronger like slingshot. And I don't know if that's a little cheesy or how people feel about that. You'll have to let me know whether or not you disagree with this style of play or not. But it makes me think of having a rough start in a game of Civilization or something like that. If I start on a single island with like a mountain tile right beside me or some other thing like that, if you know what I'm talking about. Well, those games, I'm not saying I necessarily need to get my first hand, have a full house. But it would be nice if my opening hand didn't require me to use up all my money and I could get some extra money going here. Doubles your max money. Well, that's exactly the opposite of what we need right now. We don't have any money. All right, so here we'll go ahead and discard these because even though this is almost a straight again, this is a pretty strong start. Yeah, this is really strong. So ace, king, queen, jack, 10, 9. That's fantastic, right? Like that's kind of what we were looking for, something like this. And this, I think this might be enough to win. Not quite, very close though. Actually, now that I'm, yeah, I was on top of my math. I was going to say, I'm not sure if it's possible to win in the first hand every single time, but I guess of course it could because you could theoretically just get a royal flush in your first opener. Like you could probably get a number of hands that could just do it. Like right there, this is kind of what I'm saying. Though we didn't get anything out of the discards, who cares? We did get 3 extra money. That's going to make a difference, right? That could be the difference between buying another card that we could have forever. Okay, so this was our buddy last time. In the last video, we bought the blue Joker, although admittedly he was a foil. Either that or holographic. I actually can't remember, but just having a bunch of cards in your deck, this is a pretty cool idea. I like this card. Do I think it's incredible? No, but did it synergize well with the other Joker we had? Yeah, we had another Joker that gave us the ability to gain an extra like multiplier every time we added. It was like add 0.1 multiplier every single time we added a new card to our deck. I think it's the holographic or hologram Joker or something like that. It's pretty cool. Earn $4 if the poker hand is a high card, then the poker hand changes every single time. I don't think we're really sold on that. I don't really care about either of these. I might just take a spectral pack and then use the Fool on it. Oh, I can't. So spectral packs don't work on, they only work, okay, I meant to say the Fool only works on Tarot and Planet cards. That makes sense. Tarot cards or spectral cards are pretty game defining. Like the Ouija card that we had before. I'm not doing this time. And the simple reason is because the value is not as worthwhile as it was last time. The last time we saw the Ouija card, we had the, I almost said the kidney bean. We had the turtle bean card, and it made our hand big so that when we did this, But the problem is, I also didn't realize I was so like focused on the fact that we had that. I was so excited, right? I was like, that I was like, oh, we can re-roll all these, and we had a huge hand, and it worked out really well, but I failed to realize that it gave me -1 hand size. Now, would I do it again if I knew what I knew now? Absolutely. But I'm saying in this particular case, I don't know if I'm really sold on it. I think I'd rather just put this on a card that I don't care about. When I say a card I don't care about, I'd actually rather just put it on something like the king. Because here's the thing, even though I don't want to discard the king early, I don't want to discard it. It would be a nice card to start multiplying, making copies of, right? If I don't really have a strategy around anything, I might as well do it around the king. I'll buy this because I don't really like the other two jokers, and I'd like to get a joker early, maybe adopt an early joker. Well, I think we're taking the Baron. I think we're taking the Baron. We'll see if we can't adopt a king strat. I'm okay with this. Yeah? Yeah, I'm cool with this. Now we need to save some money. We need to use this. We want to make sure we get that voucher because that voucher's pretty strong. So each held king. So here we've got. Oh wow, yeah. We just get in, get out, go. Yeah, this should get us there right away. A flush, and we got the king in the hand to get the multiplier. Real lucky early start. I'll be right back. All right. Oh, we didn't quite get there. We were really close though. So here we've got two of a kind. I meant to say, yeah, two pair. But we've also got a straight. Is that better? I don't think it really matters. Straights are better than two pair though. I guess I just play it because this is the higher value card in the long run. If I find some synergy with straights again, maybe we can run it. I can be sold on that. Oh, actually, if that's the case, should we not be discarding cards in order to try to go find the early valued kings? We're going to get there anyways, aren't we? It doesn't really matter what we discard. We're going to get there. We only need to score 50 points. Wow. Okay. I think I'm going to play cards like this. I'm going to play these. And just earn 11 points, I think. Now, this might seem crazy, but what I'm trying to do here is I'm trying to create... It ain't going to work. And some of you might be thinking this is strange anyways because I have two fools. Right, like, it doesn't really make a heck of a lot of sense to be looking to discard a card to get this extra trigger when I don't even have the space for it right now. And you'd be right, I wasn't thinking about that, so I should have probably just went ahead and played something. I just gave up some free money is all that I just did now. That's okay. I need to remember to use these fools as soon as possible. I can't right now, though, because I need to spend the money on that voucher. That voucher is going to be good in the long run. Well, I can't even buy the voucher. What am I talking about? Wow. Do I do this? This is like running back our strat from last time. I could sell this fool and just buy both of these and just start running straights. It doesn't really feel like that's that important. I don't really feel like these cards are game defining. Like if this was one of the cards, like a rare version of one of these, like how this guy is, then maybe, but I don't really feel like that's that necessary. I think I'd rather just buy a standard pack or something and try to get a high value card. You know, something with like a seal on it or something like that, yeah. Oh, this queen's pretty nice too. I don't know. I think I'm gonna buy the seal card. Seals are hard to get on things. I'm gonna miss out on this. I'm gonna miss out on that card, but on the voucher. All right, clubs are weaker. So I guess here are all weak cards at the bottom. The tail in there. All right, well this is good. So go ace, king, queen, jack, 10. Get ourselves a straight here. Would it be better to play the 9? Keep the ace as a high card? I think we're talking margins here. I don't think it really matters that much. Let's just play the straight. All right, okay. 2 pairs fine. It's not exciting by any stretch, but it does almost get the job done. And then after that, we can pretty well aggressively discard and try to... We still haven't activated a card yet. Wow. Huh. Not a good opener here. But you gotta thread the needle and get through it, I guess, right? Alright, so here we are certainly discarding. We've got a pair here. But that pair is pretty bad. I feel like we have to discard cards like this. We'll discard again, it looks like. Do I have any more 4s in the deck? I do. Do I have any more 10s? I do. I could get a full house here. I'm just not impressed by any of the other cards here. Wow. Yeah. Is this just it? Are we just gonna lose here? I mean, that's the play, right? That's the only thing I have to do. Wow. I don't think this gets us there. He says as his king almost gets in there. Yeah, that's okay. That's okay. I wasn't really feeling that run anyways, honestly, because I didn't start the game using the fools like I really wanted to. Really wasn't a huge fan of that. Rerolls a boss blind. Let's get -1 hand size. Yeah, that doesn't really bother me too much. Adds 1 voucher to the next shop. Yeah, I'd like to use these fools ASAP. I'd like to use them like immediately. This is a weird hand too. Guess we just play this. Try to keep the 9s for a better opener. Better hand. 100 points. Not that impressive there. Good grief, the pairs. 2 pair, 2 pair, 2 pair, 2 pair, 2 pair. I guess I could just discard here a little bit more aggressively, but oh my good grief, the 2 pairs. The 2 pairs are trolling me this game. I should pay real close attention because playing 3 2 pairs in a row like that. Are there jokers that give you value based upon how many times a hand has been played this game, and you can buy them after you, like, the counter's already been going? Permanently gain 1 hand per round. Yeah, I want that. Man, I really want to use these. Not getting the tarot cards I want to be seeing. I think I wait. I'll buy 1 card. I'm not buying 2. Okay. The Joker gains +2 mult if the hand contained has 2 pairs in it. This this Joker gains +2 mult if the played hand contains 2 pair. So this goes on forever. Am I really gonna build a deck around 2 pair? It's not the worst hand. This is funny. Man, this game is really trying to get me into 2 pairs though, for real. That's funny. How about a discard like this? Already got a 2-pair, and might as well try to fight for another one here. Hey, 2-pair. I guess we will play it and go for it. Oh, upgrade. Upgrades. The 2-pair deck. I don't know if we're gonna do that. I'm not sure how this is gonna go. We're gonna see how the cards fall. Earn $1 at the end of every round. Do I buy this voucher to permanently raise my hand size by 1 each round? Oh, I want that voucher, I do. I can't see a world where it would not be good forever. The problem is I also want to get rid of these and use these as fast as possible. And I don't have the telescoping thing to guarantee that I'm going to get 2 pairs, so I'm not going to do the Celestial pack. Or I guess I could, and then if it works out, it works out. If it doesn't, it doesn't, then I can buy this instead. I think I'll skip the voucher this time around, which is feels really bad, but we're going to do it. 2 pair? Not exactly what we were looking for. We were hoping to get lucky. What we were doing there. Oh, a legendary Joker? Is this what they meant by the crystal ball? Wow, that changes this a lot. Okay. This Joker gains one times Mult every 23 cards you've discarded. Is that forever? That seems really good. Especially getting this early. -1 hand size. So we need to discard cards non-stop. I know I just discarded a pair, but listen. I'm trying to get this guy to trigger. All right. I just want to see that this guy trigger as many times as he can. 2 pair. Upgrade the pants! Upgrade the pants! Let's get Yorick a little stronger. It's an interesting Yorick. Well, we got our 10. Oh, we're not buying that right now. What is this? Played face cards give you something when... Okay. I mean, this is solid, right? Because it's foil. But I feel like I'd rather... I mean, this is a foil card. Don't get me wrong. It's good. But played face cards, like... It's just a generically decent card, right? It doesn't really synergize with pairs. It's a foil card, which is the only selling point on the card. Would I honestly be looking at this card if it didn't say foil on it? No. Because it's foil, it makes me really think about it because it's such a high value of base chips, but I don't really care about that card. I think I'd rather just get this, pick the right tarot card, and then just get multiple copies of it. All right. Creates up to 2 random planet cards. Well, we can't do that one. So I guess we do this, and we just upgrade these 2, and this is the bonus cards ones. Or do we want to use... No, that's the only option we have, bonus cards, extra chips. to know whether or not chips are better than straight up multiples, right? Like, would I rather have plus 30 or plus 30 chips or plus 4 to the mult? I don't know which one's better. Is there actually math on that? I don't know. I only get to choose one though. Would I rather trash out, well, I'm sitting here thinking, would I rather get multiple copies of the Hangman and just trash the bottom cards in my deck multiple times? I think I'll do that. And just see the card quality go up in my deck? Sure. And then I'll just use the Fool multiple times and just burn a bunch of cards out of my deck. Might be a weird way of doing it. Well, that would be contradictory to Yorick here. Gives +1 per unused discard this run. Yeah, we're not going to be doing that. We're going to be discarding nonstop. All right, so here we've got a full house, but we don't want those. We just want to play 2 pairs. So, but the thing about it is I want to discard when I see this guy. So we are going to discard it every time we see that, right? So as weird as this might seem. Actually, hold on. Use the Fool. Get rid of these 2 cards. And then we will discard these. And then we will discard, well, I guess we could probably just trash these. So we're just trashing the low value cards in our deck. It's really all I'm thinking about right now. And here I'm gonna play these so I get more cards to trigger Yorick. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, like this. Discard these. And now he's at ×2, which is what we wanted. And then we randomly get a higher value pair. That's funny. We're seeing some synergy between Yorick and his pants. Oh, Yorick and his flashy pants. He's going places. All right, hold on. Run info. Okay. +1 per tarot card used this game. Is this solid for us? Kinda is, right? I don't know though. I might just go next round. I don't think I need anything right now. Next base edition shop is free and becomes a holographic. I just think I want to feed the Yorick. Feed the Yorick. Feed the Yorick. We're just feeding him whenever we got an opportunity. It'd be really funny is that the more and more you feed him, his sadness becomes a smile. We need a card that gives us more discards, so what we need. We need that voucher that gives us increased discards. This is such a terrible time to have this voucher. It's like a lot of money to be spending on that super early. Do I do this? I'm gonna do this. It's not going to do anything this run. I know that. I've already read about it. It literally does nothing from what I can tell. But over the course of like multiple playthroughs, I'll theoretically unlock a new voucher. I'm a sucker for content, I guess. Let's just get a new voucher. I'm not doing glass cards here. I mean, I guess I could still do glass cards, and then this could be a clever way of intentionally destroying my low value cards. I just don't see that. I'd rather just get a free Joker, even though it's not a good one. This card's solid. All right, draw cards, yeah. Face down, the fish. So here we want to discard, like I said, pretty much everything. And we've already got our 2 pairs here. Get Yorick stronger. Yorick is stronger. And we'll just get out of here. We're kind of on an autopilot right now. We're just trying to get as many triggers for Yorick as we can to see how high we can get him to go. He might really carry us. That was interesting. They're a kind of pack coming with a legendary Joker from the very start. What an interesting... oh, this is the higher version of it. Yeah, we want the Omen Globe. We do want this. Because that's kind of like doubling down on our strat. Gives a free Mega Buffoon pack. Yeah, I'll do that. I'm not gonna be getting interest this round anyways. Take a few free Jokers just to earn us some money, sure. We already have it. These guys are gonna be carrying us money for a little while, so we'll get this guy to invest in a future here. When a small blind or big blind is selected, gain 0.2 or 0.5 mult and destroy a random Joker. Yeah, we can't do this, unfortunately, because we got these 2 are already pretty solid, so he's not going to be doing what we're doing. But this is a perfect opportunity to pick up a Joker we've never seen before, which is this guy, the one I called Missing No the other day. So put this at the end for order's sake, because that's the only one that I think multiplies anything. Like it multiplies the multipliers instead of adds to the multiplier, so we want that to come afterwards. All right. Okay, so here we've got what we need. We're already done, and for that reason, I'm probably gonna discard anyway. I'll see another queen. I'm not worried about it. Or I'll see that. That's fine too. All right. The most played hand, 2 pair. We're here to roll with the 2 pairs. Yorick is strong, man. I like it much more than I like that other Joker, the one that like gets rid of the boss's ability. I don't know. I could see it being good, just didn't impress me that time. All right. Yeah, we want to buy Arcana packs when we get a chance. So we want to see these special spectral cards appear if we can find them. Mult cards. We're not doing the bonus cards right now, just because I think that Mult might be better. I haven't convinced myself of that yet. But then the other thing was what was that? What was it? It wasn't wild cards. I can't remember what the other one was on that list and why I didn't select it. That's okay. I'm a huge fan of death. Sentence by itself is wild. Anyway, I just really like the card though. Base chips and mults are halved. Okay. Do we have any powerful kings? Yeah, we do. So we want to discard cards and go find those kings so we can start making cards into copies of those. Yeah, see, we want cards to be copies of this king. Converts the card on the left to the card on the right. Yeah. All right, and then here we'll go ahead and discard like so. Everything is halved. The joke's on you, dude. The joke's on you. Bases are halved. I really need a telescoping. voucher. That'd be really helpful here. We're starting to make money though. This little Joker's holding his own. Unfortunate here because we're not playing 4 of a kinds. I mean, this is good, but this is kind of what we're trying to roll with right now. The 4 of a kind, the family card, I'm sure at some point we'll be playing something like that. I just don't see that mattering right now. That would have been incredible for our queen run. Oh my goodness, I'll figure out English at some point. This Joker gains some mult for scoring enhanced card played, removes the current enhancement. Oh! Interesting. So you just want to spam enhancement on all your cards and it slowly sucks them dry if they're like their wild cards, they're all those other things. Interesting. Are enhancements, are the wild card, like, you know, like wild card and like mult and bonus cards, those are all enhancements, but are like seals and steel cards and like gold card, are those all enhancements too? Because it would suck if this thing only got one thing. So I guess in this deck you'd be incentivized to like constantly put all your enhancements on different cards and never double up on the same card. Extra discard is fantastic for Yorick. That's what we were looking for earlier. We want as many discards as possible to feed this guy. And then I'm not really sold on the planet cards right now. I just don't really see any reason for that. I don't have a guarantee that they're going to be pairs, right? Like, why? He has a free random Mega Buffoon pack. That's solid, but like we already have 5 Jokers, and this Joker triggers every round. All right, so we want to get rid of these cards. I'm not going to get rid of the Queen. I want to get rid of the Ace. And the reason I want to do that is because I'd rather get another Queen than get another, you know, Ace. Because if I get a 4 of a kind, that doesn't trigger what we're trying to do here. All right. Well, I guess here I discard like this. Oh, now, this might be wrong. My thinking, though, is I'd rather just get the high value. Like, okay, if I'm going to discard one of these... Yeah, let's just do this. I think this is fine. And then we discard 1 or 2 more times here, like this. Yeah, this is turning out great. It's going to really help Yorick in the long run. All right. Just discard, discard, discard. So does this change every round? Is that its thing? Or is it just you get whatever it is when it lands on it? I think this literally just changes every, like, constantly. You can't time it. It doesn't let you know the next, you know, it's truly random as a multiple. Huh. That's fun. Harmless fun. Now buy it. What is that? Polychrome card. Yes, yes, yes. Jack of Clubs, plus 10 chips, Polychrome red seal. This is incredible. Right? Is Polychrome... No, that's like a foil. I could upgrade this. And it would not replace the Polychrome, nor would it replace... This is an incredible card. Oh, yeah. I don't think we take the Jumbo Buffoon pack, though. I'm just going to take whatever Jokers come to me now naturally. I'll look for... If I see anything that says get a free negative or something like that, I might think about it. See, this is one of the situations where, like, I have a group of 9s, right? But I don't really care about that. I'd rather get rid of them. And look for something like we're seeing here. I'm actually just going to discard this Jack, though. I'm just seeing so many cards, it doesn't really matter. A 4 of a kind! We gotta make sure not to accidentally do stuff like that. So does this get eaten? Are we gonna find out this guy gets eaten? Plus 2 mult, so it was 2 mult this time. Yep, he got eaten. So now we do need a new Joker. He's gone. He did a lot of work for us, though. He held us over while Yorick was getting bigger. Played aces, get stronger. Sell this to disable the current blind. I don't really care about that. Spectral pack, we'll take that. Destroy one random card in your hand and add some random numbered cards. Destroy one random card in your hand and add 2 enhanced aces. Add a purple seal. I think I would add a purple seal. The reason I'm thinking about that is add a polychrome to one random joker, destroy all the other jokers. This would be so cool if it was the beginning of the run, but you know, nah, it feels bad. Because knowing my luck, I'd click this and it would give it to this, destroy Yorick or something. And I don't know, I'd be a crazy person to try to do that right now for Yorick. It would be great, it'd be gross, but think about it, then I'd also lose these. Even in the best case scenario where Yorick was the one that was fed to it, I guess I could break free of the whole requirement to do like a 2-pair as my play style, but it ain't worth it. Destroy one random card in your hand, add 4 random enhanced numbered cards to your hand. It's really not bad. So I mean, I haven't really trashed many cards in my hand. I mean, it would feel really bad if it was like a 4, 5, or 6 or something down there. But I'm thinking I would rather just get the purple seal. Plus, I also don't even know what these 4 random enhanced numbered cards that I'd be getting are. They could be glass cards, all kinds of junk. I don't think I care about that. I'm not looking just to add random cards to my deck. I'm looking to add valuable cards to my deck. So it'd either be the Grim or the Medium. I don't know if I really want to use Grim because I don't know if I really care about aces. Would I rather have the purple seal? I think I do. I think I value the purple seal over the other. So I also don't know what these random enhanced cards are again. You know, let's put the hex, or put the purple seal on the 4. Because I'm going to discard that sucker every time I see it, right? I mean, every time. I'm never going to use it for anything. I think that makes sense, actually. It's no Spectre cards here. All right, here we'll go ahead and we'll take a few of these lower value cards and just trash them, I think. How many 6s do I even have in this deck anymore? 6, 2, 3, 4. I think getting rid of all the 6s is fine. Might also be the case that it might, I don't know. I'm gonna get rid of the 6s. I don't know if this is right, but I like the idea of my deck becoming more efficiently upper-ended there. All right, we're going to next round. 1 and 7 cards will be drawn face down. Whatever. All right, so here's what I was talking about. So now I'm going to discard. Oh yeah, that's fantastic. And this has to be an ace, right, or a king. All right, now we don't want that. Well, we do have the double 9. I guess in that case we do this. There's no actual value in getting this jack. It doesn't do anything, like the double whatever. So maybe just discard them. Actually, I'll use this after this round. I don't want to use this now. Got another discard here, and we'll go ahead and use it. I think we should win this just because the sheer amount of the cards this guy's shelling out, but... Upgrade. Oh, great. We should be good just off of these 2 cards. If this guy plays really nice ball with this, would be nice too. +6 Mult, serviceable. That's good. All right, gets us out of here. We get some extra money. We immediately use the Hermit, and then we start really pushing. All right, the early part of the game's over. Now we're really looking for a card that can help us in addition to Yorick. Something that's heavy lifting. Another like high value. Tarot cards appear more frequently in the shop. Excuse me. I think I'm gonna buy the standard pack thing. I don't know if I'm gonna buy the celestial pack. I'm still not sold on those because I'm not. I don't want this. Well, I'm not gaining any extra money, right? None of these are what we want. And that's the fear, right? You don't want to see. There's no real reason to buy this right now. It's totally random. I don't need a mega standard pack. I'd much rather... Oh, wow. We feed the guy. I have more kings than I have anything else, right? I have 2 kings and 2 queens left in the deck. All right, how many jacks do I have left? 1. Okay. Getting as much value right now out of the discards as possible. I have an extra discard that makes Yorick powerful. Yorick's already at ×7 Mult. This is going to be a pretty solid card for me. I mean, he's going to carry me quite a ways. I just need to really put in the heavy lifting to get another card to help him out a bit. This guy is doing a non-trivial amount of helping that's really hard to calculate, but he's kind of interesting too. This was the card I was thinking about earlier. Like, okay, I thought I remembered seeing this. I never discovered it, but there was another straight card. I couldn't remember what it was. And this thing in our other play, when we had straights, would have been crazy for us. Our last game. Spectral, our last video, so like episode 6, part 2, when I was doing straights and stuff. Spectral pack. Choose one of up to 2 spectral cards. I'm a big fan of these. Anytime I see them, I want to get them. Add 1 red steel card, yeah. Add a purple steel card, yeah. See, I'm going to use this here because, again, I just want to have as many options as I can to discard for this guy, because I'm discarding is my middle name right now. Yeah, this is fantastic. Although I kind of want to play these. Do I really want this one? Am I going to be wanting to discard aces? And it is a seal. Sure. All right, next round. I'd rather keep my money here. Gives a double copy of the next tag. I don't like this because I don't know what the next tag is. Nope. All right, we're gonna go like this. We're gonna go like this again. Don't really care. And then here we're gonna discard these, and we're almost already there. All right. Man, I am struggling. Struggling to click correctly. We need something to help 2 pairs out. Preferably like that one rare. There was that one that's like the family or whatever it is. We need to get something like that, but for pairs. That's the kind of power card we're looking for. This guy's doing some work for us. There's no such thing as a flush 2 pair, from what I know. It didn't make any sense. So these are quite literally useless for us. It's really just this card. That makes me wonder whether or not, like with this death, what I should do. Do I make the death and then just take the 2 random planet cards? I think I do. Go like this. It's not exactly the conversion I wanted, but it's still a card that's good, so. Okay. And then after that, we're gonna go ahead and get us 2 random. Yep. Random planets. I mean, there's still a non-zero chance, though. I don't know. There's still a non-zero chance. I guess I could theoretically switch into something that's not based on pairs, but I don't see it. Do I buy the hallucination guy? He does randomly generate me tarot cards. Ooh, boy. I'd like to see that. Actually, this is fantastic for what we're doing, right? We're always feeding Yorick. I think it's better than misprint. Misprint's just too random. All face cards are debuffed. I'm glad I'm dealing with this guy now. So reminder, discard all of these. Awesome. You can get Wheel of Fortunes off of that? Nope. Just here to troll. We like to troll. We here at Wheel of Fortune like to troll a little bit. Just a little bit. A little bit of trolling. That card, man, I swear. We got there. Got there. All right. Man, it's a lot of getting a lot of early money. I can really feel that. Hey, 80 chips if the hand that we play is a 2-pair. That's what we're looking for. So I think now we actually probably do dodge the or drop the golden joker and just go ahead and pick this guy up. And it makes sense. Sell this guy, buy the joker that helps me with 2-pair hands. And then we will... Do we buy this voucher? I mean, we talked about this before, right? Like, it's going to decrease our hand size, which is going to be annoying for Yorick a little bit. But the one upside of this is it decreases the power level of our opponents and then just gives us more chances to build up Yorick. I think I still should buy this. Our hands are now decreased, but we don't really care. We're only playing one hand almost every single time anyways. This is going to make enemies way less difficult for us. Buy a pack, see if we can't generate some free value off Hallucinogen, which we did. Sigil. Converts all the cards in your hand into a single random suit. See, that's exactly the kind of card that does literally nothing for us. It's unfortunate, but it is what it is. What was Temperance? Oh, that was the one that generated money. It says it on the left. Okay. I think I'd rather just take the Emperor. But before I do, I'm going to go ahead and turn 2 of these into Mult cards. And then we'll go ahead and use the Emperor real quick. Can't really use this right now. And I think I'm gonna gain more passive value out of this guy for a little bit. Enhancing some things into lucky cards is something we will want to do. Again, this is just spending $8 on something that I don't know if it's going to be useful for us or not. Gives a free Mega Standard pack. All right, so we got a lot of kings, sure. I don't know if I really care though. So we got a lot of kings. I think I'd rather just start discarding in mass. Let's turn these 2 aces into lucky cards. This strategy's working. You're a dirty game. So here we've got... I'm gonna go ahead and use this. I'm getting literally every planet except the planets I want, right? Against being cheeky. I haven't got lucky and found any blue seals. I really need that. That's probably the biggest weakness in our play right now is the blue seal. We haven't got any of those, which means that we're kind of like at the mercy of the base multipliers we're getting here. We really need something that's changing the base multiplier of our cards. Right now, Yorick's putting in heavy work. Getting Yorick really early is, I can already tell, pretty crazy. I mean, times 9 mult. I do not undervalue how lucky that is. All right, I will take this though. If I can click it. Oh, clicking the wrong thing there. All right. Guess I'll take this. They both seem fine. King and a jack, but a jack with a slight multi. Create 2 copies of a card in your hand. That would be this one if I did it. Destroy one random card in your hand to get 3 enhanced face cards. Yeah, familiar would be fine. I know my luck. I destroy this. I think I'm just gonna create 2 copies of that. What is this? I don't care about that. I'm gonna do this. Create 2 copies of one selected card in your hand. Yep. Yep. I did not mean to click that. I just meant to buy it, not buy it and use, but it's fine. I'm not gonna be using straights or flushes, but certainly an accident there. Gosh, that would be like the entire opposite of what I was looking for. I'm not buying that. I just don't have any needs for it. Create some random jokers, not what we're looking for. We really need some help here. I mean, we really do. Yes, that's what I wanted to see, something like that. Just discard like this. We'll see some more kings or something. All right, so we want to play this card, right? Man. So we just don't have any blue cards. So it's a polychrome red seal. I want to make this a multiplier. I don't want to put the tarot on it because that's good. I would rather make this card a multiplier than a tarot card. And this is scored, so I don't want to play that on this card. So what are we discarding? Like this? Maybe? Maybe like that? How many aces do we have left? Quite a few kings, not very many aces. Hey, that's cool. That's what I want to see. All right, cool. All right, now we do that, right? We take both of these cards and make them into mult cards. Yeah, these are going to be very powerful jacks now. Like, pretty good. And then now we just exit the game because we have what we need. Get us some free money. Off the queen. 3 money. It's a powerful little jack there. Again, 10, 4, 1.5. That's powerful. Those jacks, man, those are doing some heavy lifting there. We're doing something right now. That's feeling good. Yorick's coming in clutch here. See, this is what we need, but not exactly what we're looking for. Do we just buy these on principle now? And hope to get something that's like... For every tarot card you've used this game? This is actually better than this card. And this is better than that card. And 80 chips is just like not that big a deal. The Clever Joker's fine, but I'd rather just have this. If I find the Clever Joker later, I would choose 2. Yes, I will. Which one's the highest value one? Does it tell you? It doesn't tell you that. I guess I just buy one of these and sell it, and then buy the other and sell it. I'm gonna do that. It kind of hurt me, I'll be honest with you, selling the thing that was helping out our 2 pairs. But I just don't see it as being useful right now. What does it really do? All right. Must play 5 cards. Okay, well, that doesn't affect us. All right, I guess we'll turn one of these into a gold card. I really don't care what it is. Oh, actually, no. I saw a thing that said if you turn a card that's got a gold seal into a gold card, you get a bonus thing. So let's see if we can't dig in. Do we have a gold card? Yeah, we have a gold queen. Let's see if we can't find that. Let's discard like so. What am I doing? Okay. Keep these 2 kings. Get rid of this. I'm gonna get a tarot card here in a second, so I wanna. Okay. And will not score. You must play quite a few things. You got it. It's fine. It's nice that a 2 pair can be played with another card. You see a card like that, after a run like using the half Joker that only allows you to have 3 cards in play whenever you use it, then you get paranoid anytime it says like you have to play a hand of 5. And you're like, oh no, oh never mind, it's not gonna matter this playthrough. But you kind of get used to it and it starts messing you up. It's funny how some runs you can kind of hit a boss and it's a trivial boss, and other runs it's a make or break. Increased hand size is always wanted. We will take that every single time, no matter what. This is always a friend. Sure, we buy this and use it. And then from here, we look to trash cards that are low value. Try to find something of higher value, or don't take it at all. Yeah, sure, we'll take this. Just discard it. All right, planet cards we don't really care about, because I don't have any real value in this right now. Adds the number of times the poker hand's been played to the mult. So I played it 19 times, the 2 pairs. So this is pretty strong, and it actually is stronger than the Mystic Summit. Maybe I discard Hallucinogen and just put it there. I think so. I'll go ahead and take this guy now. I'm gonna buy that, not because I need it, but because I'm just gonna try to get a critical mass of use cards for Fortune Teller. Doubles my max money. It's almost worth it. I'd be getting so much money off that. I don't know. I don't really think I care that much, actually. All right, here we're going to turn some cards into clubs. We will just turn cards that are already clubs into clubs, basically. The reason I'm doing that is because I don't really care. I'm just trying to get this to trigger as many times as possible. And then here I'm going to discard... Well... There it is. I've wanted to do this for a while. There it is. Unlocked a new Joker. Cool. I remember reading that. It said, like, if you turn a gold card with a gold seal, get a gold card with a gold seal, you'd unlock a new something. I couldn't remember what it was. All right, now we're going to use this now. And now we can just focus on actually playing again. All right, so we want to discard these. Actually, I prefer to play this. Let's keep the queen. And then, yeah, we'd like to turn some of our other cards into this Joker as much as possible, or Joker, into this Jack as much as possible, which we will. Let's go ahead and do this now. It'd be nicer if it was like a 2 or something we were doing that with, but still pretty solid. Which hand are we on right now? We could end the game now if we really wanted to, but I'm gonna go ahead and discard like so. Oops, almost clicked the wrong button there. I'm discarding like this. I mean, I could do this to be more conservative, but I think I'll see something. Which I was right. Probably exit right here, honestly, but I'm not going to. I'm gonna discard like so, and I'm gonna discard one of these. And we'll win anyways off of this because this is strong, but these are going to give us extra money. Come on, man. You guys got to show up at the very end like this? Queen, queen, jack, jack. Get out of here. Got to show up at the end like that, do me like that. Still looking for like a negative multiplier or negative effect or something like that. It'd be nice to get something like that. Still trying to figure out. I was told, and it must have been a lie or a great fib, or a troll of epic proportions, but somebody told me that you could buy. It doesn't look like that's the case. You can buy negative bonuses for your Jokers. I just don't see it. Huh. I don't see it. I'm not seeing where that's possible. All right. Would I rather turn something into a glass card or... Yeah. It's not really a question for me. A gold card. I mean, I go ahead and use this. I don't have anything to do with that, so... Yeah, this is an early game card. I can't do anything with that now. Retrigger all held hand card abilities. It's very unique. Aces, lowest ranked card in your hand. Convert some cards into spades. We don't really care about that, but we'll buy it, you know, just because it does things. I want to buy the Celestial packs. Gives a free Mega Celestial pack. We don't have a we are not getting any real value out of that if we buy it, so it feels bad. All right, so we're gonna turn some things into spades. Not gonna do that yet. I guess. Like that. Do I? Oh, I have a third slot. Oh, I think that's because I bought the crystal ball earlier. That was a happy accident there. Clubs, spades, sure. Let's turn all these into spades and right back into clubs. Some of you might be like, why? And the answer is because I'm actively trying to avoid making specific hands not be good for the rest of the game because of going up against certain bosses. And I still haven't verified whether or not if you beat a boss once the boss is removed from the possible pool of enemies you see. I don't know if that's how that works. So I'm operating out of the assumption that there's a chance I might see the same boss again, which could be wrong, but I don't know. Hearts. We're gonna play this hand. I'd like to keep some of my discards around so that Yorick can trigger. Yorick is so busted right now. All right. I'm just using it. I don't really care what it's becoming here, and then turn something into a gold card. I guess I can turn something into a gold card that's not anything. I'm not gonna score these cards, but oh yeah. And then here I'm gonna discard this 4, which might be like, why would you have done that then to it? And the answer is because I didn't really have any other thing to do with it. I just didn't. Kind of seemed like a junker to hold on to be honest. All right, here I'm discarding 5. I could have kept the ace, you know. All right, so we're good. At this stage, I'm just gonna trigger. I mean, my gosh, guys, I am not seeing. I don't think I have seen one literal 2-pair. Let me see it. Yeah, 2 pairs to level 1. Haven't seen one the whole game. So we play. I still think it's better to play this the amount of times I played it this game. Even if this gives me money, it's still better to play like this because. Oh no, yeah, this is in my. If it's in my final hand, it's gonna be valuable no matter what happens. If it's in my final hand or if I play it or whatever. Oh, I forgot to use the discard. That just didn't feed Yorick there. That was stupid. Well, if that matters, so be it, but I don't think it will. He's already doing Yorick things. He's already doing Yorick things. So we'll find. Yeah, we don't need that anymore. Well, I can't use this because I don't have the space. It's a nice little cyclical thing that I'm just getting free copies of. Oh, yes, that is what I wanted to see. Not the Wheel of... I don't care about this. That never triggers. I'm talking about the Hanged Man. That's what I wanted to see. Would I rather... Do I actually care about that? Anytime I see a seal, I'm tempted. I don't think I have any low value cards like that. I mean, I'm never gonna play a 5, even if it has a red seal. I think I'd rather just keep the ace. I don't know on that one. Let's re-roll. We're so close to getting something here. It's just not there yet. I'll buy this. And we'll Hanged Man some cards in our next pack. I know this is not going to have the 2-pair, but... We got there! We got a level 2! That's going to make all the difference. We got a level 2. Got there. Alright. I guess I'll re-roll. That's nothing for us. Turn something into a gold card is good, but we don't have the space. We do have the space! I keep forgetting. Ah! Dang it. All spade cards are debuffed. Okay. So I'm gonna try to trash a few cards here if I can this round. Well, that's nice. Let's trash these two. No way. Good God. Good grief. Okay. Justice. And we're out of here. We gotta make sure we feed the Yorick. You know how crazy a negative blueprint Joker would be right now? Says everybody that's ever played the game, and no matter what the circumstance. That's my whole point when I mentioned that card being so good. I was thinking about getting 2 copies of Yorick, but... Okay. Deck's starting to come together. We still need a card that specifically benefits 2 pairs. That's not this. The Spare Trousers is solid, but... And it has defined this run. It is the card. -1 ante, -1 discard. We will probably take that, but we're not going to do it till the next 2 matches. What's the next here? We got adds 1 voucher to the next shop. Oh yeah, we'll take that too. Doubles your max money. Yeah, I think that's actually. I think we'll do that. Adds the sell value of all your other Jokers. See, this is really strong. And don't get me wrong, but by itself, I mean, it is better than Mystic Summit. These cards are stronger. The Mystic Summit is actually the weak link right now. I'm gonna buy this Joker right here. We'll buy this after. I think we're at the point now where we just buy these. It doesn't feel good. It doesn't. Then when we don't get it, but at the same time, like, what am I gonna do with the money? I'm just letting the interest rot. And I'm not really needing the money for anything. I guess if I had the bull card or whatever it is, maybe that'd be decent, but I'm not doing that yet. Just go next. Okay, add the next voucher. We want that. All right, now we're gonna go fight this guy. Doubles your max money. I can't do that because then playing 2 pairs sets my money to 0. Well, we're gonna spend all our money. Okay. So here, I'll just discard all the low value things again, I guess. Just feed Yorick. Wow, I'm gonna just suddenly have a bunch of money even after this guy's. We're done with that guy. Once I get through that guy. $3 when you play it, $3 when you don't play it. Okay. All right, so here we're gonna use as much of our money as we can because we're gonna lose it all when we start playing two pairs. Is that random or does it pick the most played hand? It must pick the most played hand. Yeah, I guess we just upgrade two things. We'll try to bring these cards up to 10s, I guess. Is that what we want to do? Not too impressed by that hand, honestly, or that pack. Didn't really do anything for us. I'm using the money because it's gonna go to waste anyway. Sure. Really not getting lucky with the rolls on that, but that's okay. That's gonna be our downfall, probably. Well. Hey! Hey! Never didn't have it. Just had to spend 45 money on it just to get there. All right, next round. Just got to get to the Ox. Set my money to 0. Force me to play bad. All right. Playing two pairs, set your money to 0. That's fine. Just discard like so, right? All right, here, I guess I'm gonna start turning random cards into gold cards. I don't know. And what else am I gonna do with that? So here, I guess I can just go like this. Oh. That's okay, I still got another discard. I'll be okay. I'm vastly underestimating the power of Yorick right now. He just 50k'd by himself. That is not what I meant to do at all. I didn't play a two pair, so I didn't lose anything. That's kind of funny. I guess I could have got through that without even losing all my money. I mean, again, what is this gonna do for us? Double my money. Buy a pack, I guess. Converts everything to a random suit. Yes! It does nothing for us. Turning 2 cards into lucky cards is fine. I mean, it's marginal, right? Sure. Bonus cards. Sure. All right, and then after that, we will buy this. And then we will use this just because I want to make sure that I actually don't miss out on the extra free interest. And I'll reroll once. Why not? Sure. I'll buy this and I'll leave. Gives a free Mega Buffoon pack. I mean, it really is the Jokers that are the problem right now, right? That's kind of what our problem is. We really need a negative tag on one of our Jokers. Choose 2 of up to 4 Joker cards. That is our weakness. All right, discard here. Turn some things into lucky cards. Why not? And then we will start discarding like crazy here. Discard down here. Turn some things into Mult cards. Sure, why not? And we will discard like so. Like that, I think. And this will give us the highest chance of actually running into another something. Yeah, we've already got it right there. Okay. Sure. So here we're gonna play the lucky cards. I mean, it's marginal, but it's the highest value thing that we can do that might trigger some money. I mean, maybe. Hey, I'll get them all. They individually trigger. Oh, 20. Wow, I got really lucky there. I got a Mult on one of them and I got $20 on the other one. That's crazy. Got really lucky with that one. Yeah, see, lucky cards are fun because even though they're not probably the best thing you can put on a card, like mathematically to just get to high point things, if I can't lie, I'm not gonna say it didn't feel fun to see that trigger. I'll buy these Mega Buffoons. This is kind of what these are where the margins are made on some of this stuff. Can't use that. That's nothing of this is useful here. Yeah, all that's useless to us. But we should probably buy them anyways, because there's a chance, right? There's a marginal chance that we buy one of these and it comes in something that we need. Create a tarot card. That's not useful to us. We buy this just to buy it. We reroll. We buy this every time. We finally got a pair, a 2-pair. We got a Uranus. Yes. Reroll. All cards are considered face cards. Not useful to us. Ha. Ha. Only half of what we need. All right, let's go. The next base set edition Joker is a holographic. We really do need that because that's where we're struggling. I don't know if I really want to turn a card into a stone card. You know, I'm really curious. How does using how does turning a card into a stone card and then turning it back into something else affect it? Because we saw earlier, we saw the card that was a stone card. I tried to turn it into a holographic or something. I can't remember what it was. That's a previous game, and then it turned it back into those cards. And I just did it just to see what would happen. I might keep these 10s. In that case, I might keep it just like so. Hanged Man. Would love seeing those. I'm thinking about keeping the 9. Gives the thought process I could hang it. I'm gonna do that. If I can get something else that's trash too. Yeah, there we go. That's awesome. And then, well, let's just use this now. And then here we'll discard again. What do we got to what do we have left to discard? One discard left. And we really want to keep... It probably doesn't even matter. I should probably be discarding like crazy. Shouldn't I? I should probably be discarding like crazy, and I'm not thinking about it because Yorick is just going to get out of control. I should have been probably doing this already. I probably should have already been doing this. Man. Man. I might play a straight just to see what it does. I think I win anyways. I just want to see what his raw power is. You know? It makes me curious. Do I just win off of a straight because of his raw power? It's an interesting question. I have a feeling he's just going to carry me anyways. I might need to shift my strategy. This is pretty late to be. What is that? If the first discard of your hand is only one card, you destroy it and you gain 1 or 3 money. That's really powerful. It would have been much more powerful earlier, though. Huh. We're gonna do this right now. See if we can't use the hangman. What did ectoplasm do? Add a negative to a random joker. That's what we need. Now it's -1 hand size. It's terrifying. Is that... Should we do that? Okay, he's fine. And maybe I buy this Joker. Play only one hand. Okay, so here, the first card we discard is trashed, so we discard this one, right? All right, and then after that we discard, well actually, probably make a few things into bonus cards here first. And then after that, we could trash a few cards that we don't care about, but I don't think that's really what we want to be doing. I'm going to sell this. I may even sell this because I'm going to get 3 of these purple seals in a row when I do this. Even though I want the hangman, I'm still going to get so many cards out of this when I discard that might even be worth it to just get the hangman back. Oh yeah, well that's fine. Okay. Well, discarding here is not going to affect anything as far as the hangman is concerned, so we'll go ahead and do this again. Maybe we can get a few of those powerful jacks. Oh, we had to play. Hey, it worked! I got a trigger. I got a trigger on the wheel. Adds a sell value. Heck yeah, okay. To the moon! Take us there, Yorick! All right. So we killed ante 8 for sure, which because that was more than ante 8 really, because we've already been through 10 antes. Interest cap is increased. I don't care about any of that. I just wanted the telescoping thing. That's going to be our limiting factor. Is I did not get the telescoping thing, which is really going to long-term affect, like, because I'm not getting planet bonuses. Bonifiers? What am I even saying? Destroy a card and get some random enhanced number cards. I could just rather have the money. I don't think I like the incantation right now. +3 malt for each Joker card. Actually, that's better than this. Just... Yeah, we're not doing that. I know what he does, but we're not doing it. Joker, Terror, Planet, Spectral cards may appear multiple times. So you might get the same Joker or whatever multiple times in a row. Re-trigger all cards played for the next 10 hands. Well, that's one of those, like, you're towards the end and you're just trying to... Seen a lot of things I've never seen before. We're going next round. I can't use any of those. Gives a copy the next month. Gives a free Mega Buffoon pack. Forces one card to always be selected. The Cerulean Bell. I've never seen that before. All right. So the quick and obvious ones are these ones. And then I guess we get rid of a jack and maybe a king. Queen. It's marginal here. All right. Do I have like no queens in my deck? What is going on? Yes, I do have queens. How many? Okay, how many jacks, how many kings do I have? In the deck. No, I mean the full deck. I want to know the full deck. I've got a lot of jacks. I'm going to upgrade 2 of my jacks into queens. It's just going to increase the chances that we actually see some. All right. So we'll keep these 2 queens in our hand, and maybe we'll discard the rest of the cards. Maybe I'll keep the jack. Like that, I think. This is wild. Okay, I want to use the Hangman and the bonus card stuff, but I don't think I really have much left to use it on. I just haven't seen a hand where I get 2 of those guys in my hands. Which makes me wonder if it's better to just make these guys into bonus cards. All right, and then here I guess we'll go ahead. It says, oh, this is just a small blind. I'm choosing the cards I'm selecting here because these are both lucky cards, and this is going to score me some extra money. And I'm going to blow this off the hinges anyway, so I don't really care about, you know, getting extra math. It's technically accurate. I don't really care about the extra points right now. Because Yorick is so stupid. This card is insane. Times 17 mult? What in the world are we talking about here? This is just stupid. What? All right. For an $8, the plate ability triggers the boss blind ability. I know what that is. It's pretty sweet. I remember I think one of the first times I ever played that. I got that. Add a purple seal to a card. We like that. Add a red seal to a card. We like that. We will use one of these two. If it's held in your hand at the end of the round. Yeah, so these don't synergize with that. If it's held in your hand, I'm sorry, retrigger, I mean to say, I know what these do. Discarding, yeah. So we don't really want those anymore. I think we're really interested in as much value as we can get on our cards. So we're gonna go ahead and start to turn things like this. A little red sugar on there. All right. Lookity do. Telescope, where are you? I guess if we keep playing, at some point we'll just run into it, right? We're bound and determined to. +2 hand size, but -1 hand each round. Actually did not mean to click through on that, but it's okay. Yeah, these are the kind of late game hands we're going to be getting a lot of. Actually, not really interested in any of this right now. I would like to just kind of get rid of this. Maybe I keep the 4. Try to see if I can go. Yes, that's what I wanted to see. Get that crap out of here. All right, we got one more discard. So I guess I discard. What am I talking about? I discard all 5, right? Like I discard all of them all the time. That way I can get as many chances at triggering this guy as I can. My hands are stupid if I don't. I should be fine no matter what. The fact that this is a lovers doesn't actually matter. We're gonna use it on a lower card. The reason I'm doing that is because, again, I don't actually care about the suits of these cards. I just want them to be 2 pair. And it could be a detriment later if I go against that guy that says, you know, there's like 4 different bosses from what I've seen that all affect things with a specific suit. So why turn one of these into all suits when it doesn't actually benefit the deck? Okay, so here, I'm gonna select this one and this one, I guess. It doesn't actually matter. Well, that wouldn't be correct. Like this? Sure. What we're gonna be looking out for would be really nice. Buy some packs, get anything we can do to get our hands on blue seals. Oh my gosh, do we need this bad right now. He's just not been going our way. Although we are getting some crazy flat multiples. I mean, our numbers aren't small. But they are not gonna take us past ante, like, you know, 10, probably. Or we're gonna be needing to score 1,000,000 points and stuff, right? And there's only so many times a tarot card is gonna help your deck. I mean, it doesn't really do anything at some point. We talked about this before, but my full deck here, I've got jacks. If I moved 1 jack and 1 queen up, we'd have the same amount of kings and queens. So if I take this jack and this queen, and I move them both up 1, or actually, hold on. How many 10s do I got? 3 10s. Let's go like this. We're just kind of trying to flatten it out so we have an even amount of each one of them. Wait, what? I miscalculate something? I guess maybe I misread that. It's not awful. All right, whatever. Okay, so from here, now we can't really trash cards anymore like we were doing before. So we're not really looking, I mean, sure, I want maybe like one more of those or whatever. It's not that big a deal, but I think we do this. Hey, he's with us forever now. -1 hand size forever, yeah. One free reroll in the shop. Yes. And then I can use the full right to make another copy. That's good. Backdoor our way into it a little bit. We like that. Like that. All right. What's the card you're gonna force me to play? Forces my 9. But I can discard it, right? And then I'm gonna force. He's gonna force me to use it. I'm gonna discard it then. I think I'm gonna discard one more and then I'm gonna go for it. All right, we're good. All right, so here we just go Mult cards. Turn these both into Mult cards. Oh, well. That's okay. Little annoying, but not the biggest of deals. Those pants! Those double pants are going off, boys. Those are some powerful pants, folks. Endless mode, here we go. All right, we know all about endless mode at this point. We're just gonna press forward. 9 interest. 10 max scoreable. You don't care about straights. Playing cards can be purchased in the shop is fine. This game will do anything it can in order to not give me what I'm looking for. It will go out of its way. Out of its way. Oh, I wasn't even thinking about this being a nice thing to have in my hand right now. Okay, cool. Destroy one random card in your 3 random enhanced face cards. I feel like this is still pretty solid. I hope it doesn't kill the queen, but the 10's fine. Yeah, I mean, this is fine. Marginal. Enhanced pack, we'll buy it. Or standard pack, I mean to say, we'll buy it. Seal or this random gold and foil queen. I think we'll take that. We will reroll because we get 1 free one. We do not care about this at all. Or this. This is way too late to be buying this. Yep, these are all not what we need. Next round. Okay, it's just play, play, play. All right, we just discard. We don't really care what it is. Because we want to power up all Yorick. We all know that. That's the score this time. Wow, this is a pretty bad hand, honestly. Bonus cards. Guess we turned both of these into bonus cards. Could have turned them into Mult cards too. It was, you know, kind of semantics. So I guess here I'm gonna discard everything but the Jack, because that's the most powerful card in the hand overall. Well, I can't do that now. I'm discarding like so and hoping that I get even a single king, and we got there. All right, so converting cards into diamonds is also something I don't really care that much about. But we're gonna use it just because, you know, an extra card gets used, it triggers him. And then we're just gonna go for it. Just like so. I need to get rid of this dork right here. He doesn't do anything for us, but he does give us a better look at maybe finding a better Joker. And Yorick is carrying us pretty heavy right now, so we're okay. Well, we hit 1 million. I'm really looking for something that affects 2 pair. Like the rare, can I get the rare card that helps 2 pairs? Can I get it? That's all I want. Increases the probabilities in our deck. We do have a lot of lucky cards in our deck, don't we? Not enough to care, though. Foil Purple Seal. I didn't even think we actually take this a card. We've already got enough jacks all day. I don't think I'd take any of these. I think my deck is fine. Add a gold seal to a card in your deck, sure. 10 chips, 3 if it's held at the held. Okay, sure. Choose one. Is the gold seal really where I'm at? It's not great, but it's fine, I guess. One for your reroll. We're not doing flushes. We are just not getting there. This is tough. First hand is face down. I don't care about that. I just discard the whole hand. What? All right. I mean, that's what we do anyways, right? Like every time? Like just like this? Like we don't care? That's like kind of our thing. We just discard our whole first hand. But we can't really do that as much as we were doing it before, but honestly. It's kind of greedy to do that now. I didn't say we can't do it at all. I just said we can't do it much. All right. Turn something into a wild card. Wow, okay. Well, you know, I'll probably pick the 8. And then I'll turn something and create 2 random tarot cards. I can do that. I have the space for that. And then I guess I will turn this into a glass card. And then I will go ahead and discard these 2 cards. Actually, hold on. And I will discard these 2. And I will turn these into Mult cards. And we will get out of here. It's a weird game. I never thought I'd go this far with a 2-pair deck. Help us out, give us something here. Like, I'm healthy, I'm doing fine, but I can feel the fire from behind. Like, I can tell that we're nearing some kind of catastrophic event where I'm gonna need to either get a card that helps us, or I'm just gonna lose. I think I might take this 10. But I only have 110 in the deck. That feels really weird. Care about turning things into diamonds, but I care about that. Man, I only got level 7 on that. First hand is drawn face down. This doesn't matter to us. We don't care about this. We just discard the whole thing and move on with our lives. Well, we will discard the low value versions of it, but yeah. We don't even care what it is. All right, and then after that... I might just discard like this. Okay, so here... I might just discard like this. This is getting dangerous now, but I have 3 hands to play, so I'm a little less worried about it than I could be. All right, so here I'll play these cards, trigger them, see what. It's probably a good litmus test to see how good Yorick's doing by himself right now. See where he takes us. I mean, he could quite literally just take us to 220,000 by himself. I mean, it's possible. Yeah. So I probably should have just been discarding cards just egregiously. Just discard. Just discard. Just discard. I'm so far ahead when it comes to... That time is starting to come to pass here. I'm not doing pairs. One additional card in the shop is big. Yeah. We don't have any 9s in our deck. A pair is irrelevant to us. We don't care about extra chips. We're really leaning on these Arcana packs this game, aren't we? How many low value cards? We got 6 and 7 on the deck. I'm gonna take this Hangman. Oh, I have to use it. Oh my. Add a purple seal to a card. Sure. Creates a random rare joker. Sets money to 0. That's a blue seal to... That's what I want. Okay. If it's in your final hand. Yeah, that's what we want. We want that. We need that bad. We need it bad. I think I need to be going into debt right here. Although 50 chips is still solid. One free reroll or go $20 into debt and just get plus 50 chips. You don't got me on that one. Not sold him. This Joker gains 4 chips if the hand is exactly 4 cards. That's playable for us. We will take this dude. It's a little late to be getting this card, admittedly. And we will abandon this card if we find like the card, if there then is a, I don't even know if there is. If there's something similar to like the family or the whatever those cards are, the rare ones that actually bonus a specific type of card or hand. Creates up to 2 random planet cards. And again, since I don't have that one. +4 mult. Doubles your max money. Increase it. All heart cards are debuff. None of this scares me right now. The only thing that scares me is not getting a good. I don't really care. I'm just turning them into random things. All right, so we know what we're doing. Don't even really look at the cards. We just discard them. At least the first hand. And after that, then maybe we can do something like so. Four of a kind. Oh no. You know what? I am gonna do a 4 of a kind. Still upgrades this guy. And I'm still gonna bonus up Yorick. I should still shoot to the roof for this anyways. Oh, well, actually, never mind. No, it's fine. This is not the card we needed, but it'll do. It'll do for what we're trying to do right now. Face value or nothing. Playable. Playable. Is it too late? Is it too late for this guy? Is it too late for this card? Here's the thought process with buying this over this card. This card will trigger for the rest of the game and make everything better. And so will this. If I sell this card, I lose all its bonuses. If I sell this card, all the cards that gain the permanent ship bonuses will gain them forever. I think this is better than the Square Joker. As weird as it might sound to say that, even though we're trying to do 4-hand cards, or 4-hand things. I don't know. It's an interesting question. But I think I'm gonna make a decision right now and go ahead and buy this guy. I think he's better. All right. All right, so we talked about this before, but the full deck has more jokers than it has, or more jacks than it has anything else. And I could really easily turn queens and jacks into kings. It'd be fine. So I'll probably try to do that in this hand if I can pull it off. All right, so turn a queen and a jack, I think, into... Just move them both up one. I have less kings and less queens than I have anything else, so... Okay, so here, I think I'll go ahead and I'll discard... No, I want to keep this queen. We already talked about that. I will discard just like so. I want to keep this queen in my hand because I want to get the planet seal starting like now. I really want those. I want to get as many of these. I really need the planet seals. So anytime I get a chance. I don't think this would have counted, right? Okay. Well, we got what we were talking about, right? The most played hand, which is Uranus. So we do know that is confirmed to be doing what we thought it did. I mean, it does say it on the card, but it starts to click. It starts to make sense. All right, we're not doing judgment. Jokers. This Joker's fine, but Wheel of Fortune would be pretty insane here. And these other cards don't do anything, so why not? Okay, that's good. That's nice. That's 2 in a row, 2 in the same game. And we got a 2 pair. Things are looking up. That's a good sequence of events. That's the kind of little bit of luck we need to get us over this. We don't care about any of those though. We'll go next round. All heart cards are debuffed. This is why we don't make cards into wilds. It's a fields bads. All right, so here we will just discard every jack we have. And then we will make a hand out of whatever we got left over, right? I'm gonna keep this queen, I'm gonna keep this jack. This jack to make a hand, this king because I can't use it, this because it has, well actually it won't even give me a value off of it, will it? So now I'm kind of in a bad spot. I don't want to use this queen. But I also don't want to play this, trigger this, give this plus. You know, it's crazy too. I've almost got a flush. I don't want to play a pair. And I don't want to play a two pair because I don't want to waste this queen of spades. I want to keep this. I really want to get this seal. If this goes over 1 million, then holy, I mean, my God. Okay, cool. Really not giving us much of a choice, are ya? We're gonna fight to our dying breath on this, though. We got one hand left. I'd like to not use the queen if I can keep it in the hand. That'd be great. And we got there. That is what we wanted to see. Awesome. We also got more value off of the Joker here than we really anticipated too, which is nice. I could have upgraded my queen this round with Empress. I missed that. That's what we need to be doing right now. Getting as many of these as we can. As many of these Uranuses as we can. Reroll the boss blind 1 time per ante. Okay. I guess it could help. Celestial pack. Mult cards. I'm gonna buy the Buffoon pack. Nothing. Celestial pack. No. Oh, we got Uranus. Yeah, Uranus. We got there. Lucky, lucky, lucky. I'm not gonna reroll. I'm starting to lose out on some interest here. So, 7 million. So now we're into dire straits here. Now we really need some help. Now we really need some help here. I might actually just be playing these because I don't know if I'm going to get to 7.2 million off of this hand. Am I there? Am I at that stage in the game now? I might be undervaluing my hand. I'm cutting the feet out from underneath Yorick and not feeding him as much as I should be. Yeah, okay. I thought I was at that point in the game. All right. This stage, we need to be doing something more like this. How many aces do I have? Only 3? Aces need to go. All right, cool. I don't think we get here off of this. I think we might have just lost anyways, but I mean, the growth between each level is a lot, but like, that's a lot. Like, we were good just a few antes ago. Now all of a sudden it's like, whoa, what just happened? And we lose. Yeah, it was a good round. This was a good one though. Can't even end on our chosen hand, huh? A lot of these do end this way though, right? It's just kind of like, and dud. Like, you know, just kind of not even an epic ending, but it's all right. We just didn't get there with the card. Like, we were looking for, and that's the rubs, right? Like, that's kind of how things work sometimes. We didn't unlock some things though. A new Joker. Yeah, Yorick was a really powerful card. Yeah, have a gold playing card with a gold seal. When the round begins, add a random playing card with a random seal to your hand. Oh, so if you get this Joker, you just keep adding seals to your deck. That's cool. It's a way to sneak seals into your deck early. But yeah, what I was saying here was, I'm gonna fly through these vouchers. We know what they all do. I'm not gonna waste anybody's time. I know what they all do here. Just get them knocked off the list. So we've actually run into every single possible boss now, which is cool. Spectral cards, we've seen even more of these. We've still got a few to unlock. I think I've probably seen a lot of them. I just haven't bought them. This guy. Oh, no, there's another one there, wasn't it? All right, so what I was going to say really quickly was, if you go back to the back here, this. Win a run without playing a straight, win a run without playing a pair. I think these are like, this is like win a run without playing like 2 pair. And this is win a run without, you know, with like 4 of a kind, something like that. Like, that's my guess. There's got to be a card that helps 4 of a kinds in a rare way like this does, right? I think I was looking for a card that doesn't exist yet in my deck, or in my possible randoms. So I might need to go out of my way in like the next few playthroughs to intentionally, and maybe that's what I do. Maybe that might be a good thing to do that's like off video. Just play a little bit and see if I can't, I don't know, and see if that's something I should probably do. Because I mean, it's not really exactly the most exciting thing point-wise to be going through here and intentionally trying to hunt certain, you know, Jokers down and play unoptimally, intentionally, so I can unlock some of these things. But it is something I could probably will have to do at some point. I got quite a few of these unlocked here. What did I miss in the collection? So Jokers. I'm still missing something? What am I not seeing? Oh, the square Joker. The exclamation mark wasn't here. It was kind of down with them. I think that's it. Well, I guess I still did win with Yorick. Just wasn't the most satisfying win. So I was more focused on getting as far as I could into... Anyway. Okay. So this is kind of becoming a more of a normal thing now. I'm breaking past the anti-8, so I don't think anti-8's exactly what our goal is anymore. I think now our goal is more to learn more, you know, more of the hidden hands, if those exist, that I haven't found. Unlock more Jokers, try to hit new highs, and then of course, you know, try to push that anti range. Try to get up there into these high ridiculous ranges, you know. How do I check that? I think if I just hit play and I go down to run info, vouchers, blinds, that's not it. There was a way. I know I saw this. Oh, I just clicked new menu. I swore there was a menu where I could actually see. I thought there was a way of actually checking to see. Was it under blinds? It is. All right. Yeah. So getting to blind 16, obviously that's where the game ends. And, you know, that's the one where, you know, that's probably a lot of people that play this game a lot really understand the game far better than I do at any point. I mean, even on my best night, I've probably only understood things up to like a level 12, any level of consistency. But, you know, getting up to the 13, 14 is kind of our goal now. You know, I'm not going to say 15, 16. I'm sure there's every additional tier is like way harder to reach than the tier before it. And it's You know, they're like new highs for a player, and like, you know, excitement and new levels of like, you know, points. It's kind of what people are tracking. I'm sure hitting 16 is pretty uncommon for most players when they first start, but that would be kind of our goal, I think, moving forward. That's the thing that I'm going to try to target, try to learn more. And I think the thing that's blocking me from doing that, I'm not saying that I'm not playing optimally. I know I'm not, but I think it really is. I only have so many of the Jokers unlocked. And then this is our answer there. Somebody pointed out to me, a friend of mine pointed out to me, that the ones that affect the blue chips are blue-lipped, and the ones that affect the red multipliers are red-lipped, which, you know, that makes sense. But, you know, and it just does line up 3 of a kind. You know, Mad Joker is 2 pair, straight, flush, yeah. I think there are a lot of Jokers that I need to unlock in order to start to really understand what's possible. Because I've just been playing what I've been, you know, what's been random to me, just kind of going with it. And there's some new cards I haven't really got the chance to really play with, like this one. Like, I was like, oh, well, that can... If you know the card game Dominion, which is not a... It's not a trading card game. It's like out of the box card game that, you know, is pretty popular. I think it won like Game of the Year about 10 years ago or more. You know, it reminds me of, I don't know if it's like Abby, I think it is, or like, it's just an A word. Maybe not Abby. It's right on the tip of my tongue. But it's a broken card that, you know, it was like cost 2 gold to buy, and whenever you play it, you could trash 3 cards from your hand. And it's like, casual players don't really see how powerful something like that is. But the ability to just trash cards from your deck, I don't mean discard, I mean they're gone forever. Then the efficiency of your deck is increased forever. That's really crazy. And a card like this early, it's not just doing it, it's also turning that into money. It's double incentive early. Now, granted, you only have so many discards. It's not infinite discards, but it doesn't matter. Like, the early value that you're getting out of this, the extra $3 is short-term gains, and in the long term, the quality of your draws is really powerful. So cards like this are good build-arounds. You know, like early on, you kind of, I say build-arounds. It's not really build-around. It's more of like an efficiency monster, right? You just use it to try to kind of like leapfrog yourself into a very strong late game. You're not going to have impressive early games. You know, you're going to be marginally gaining $3 instead of $1 or $2 off of every, you know, extra hand, or I guess that's the green deck. Tainted by the green deck. Every normal deck that you play normally only gives you $1 for every hand you didn't use at the end of the round. This would essentially make it so that you're like, oh, you know, yeah, sure, I lose $1, but I gain 3 immediately because I'm trashing something that I don't need. And even if what you trashed was like a 7, 8, 9, or 10 or something like that, it's still better than not optimizing your deck. And again, I'm sitting here saying 7, 8, 9, 10s. In a vacuum, you know nothing else. Face cards are going to be better cards. They just are. But I'm sure there are niche scenarios where you can make a justification for trashing your face value cards. That'd be fun. I think there was actually did I unlock this, or did I have a fever dream about this? I thought there was a deck. Yeah, an abandoned deck. Yeah, that like doesn't like having face cards. Although I'm wondering, does that mean that it has... Does that deck... Does this deck have aces in it? Which aces are not face cards, so it would make sense, but it's only got 40 cards in it. Oh, so it's just a normal deck, it just is missing those cards. What an interesting deck. One upside to this deck is you would definitely have more consistency with low value cards, which sounds terrible, but cards like that Fibonacci spiral card and the Joker that bonuses based upon low value cards or anything like that, you can make a weird little fun little run. It's like a challenge run. And maybe it's really strong and I just don't know it. So going clear back to the jokes I made earlier when I was talking about Yu-Gi-Oh! And Skull Servant, you know, sometimes the low value cards can be, you know, they can kind of surprise you if you have the right build. All right. Well, that's going to be it for tonight. I had a lot of fun playing, but at the same time, like, you know, I don't want this to go super, super long. If not, it's not really necessary. I've covered pretty much everything I want to cover, and I don't want to play another one for tonight, even though this is a lot of fun. I think I just need a little bit of a mental break. So as much as I've had fun, I'm going to go ahead and call it a night for tonight. And I just want to say again, thank you for being here. Thanks for watching. If you're having fun, say something in the comments. Like, subscribe, tell your friends, as I've said multiple times before. And I probably won't stop saying that because I've heard that you should probably say that, because I guess the stats back up the idea that if you don't say it, people forget. And I believe in stats. It's kind of my thing, math. So yeah, until next time, I'm the Blue Titan. Thanks for watching. Awkward segue.